So this movie is The Dark Side of the Sun. Stars Guy Boyd, Cheryl Pollack, and has the distinction of being the first ever movie to have Brad Pitt in the starring role. Brad Pitt plays a guy named Rick who has a rare skin disease and makes it so he can't be in the sun for more than 3 days without forming horrible blisters and dying. So to combat this, he wears this leather outfit that most of the movie. He's covered from head to toe in leather and wears a leather mask and rides a motorcycle around town. He finds a actress during a play and immediately falls in love. During an after party for the play, he talks to her and she feels the same about him and immediately falls in love with him. He decides that this is good enough reason to just live life. He's given up on being mysterious. He doesn't want to live behind a mask anymore. He doesn't care if he's going to die. Living 3 days is better than not living his entire life. So he unmasks, puts on some jeans and a t-shirt and a ball cap, and seeks out the actress. She is, of course, infatuated with the guy in the leather mask, and he assures her that they are best buddies, and he can hook them up. They're driving around, and they run into these bikers and become buddies with the bikers, leading to this terrific song that, no, I will not be turning off. If I had to listen to this fucking song, so do you. So they connect. Half the time he's spending time with her is Rick. The other half he's spending time with her is the masked man. And he tries to come on to her as Rick, but she's too in love with the masked guy and won't let it go. So he decides to give up life, not seek a cure any further. Despite the fact that the Netflix review of this movie says he finds a cure that only lasts 3 days, yeah, that doesn't happen in this movie. His disease makes it so he lasts only 3 days. It has nothing to do, there is no cure in the actual movie. But they fall in love, they have sex, and he reveals to her by handing a locket. It contains his mother's picture that he was Rick the whole time. And then literally rides off into the sunset on his motorcycle to die in peace. Yeah, this movie is not good. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, this one is not a good film. It's pretty slow, pretty boring. It's really sad. There's no, like, happy, we get to be together moment. There's a scene with the mother during the dad's birthday party. And she, like, Rick kind of tells the girl that she's dead, but she's not. She's just bedridden. And here's Cheryl Pollack singing during that scene. She tries to go into the party and experience life, just like her son is. She hops her butt in a wheelchair, tries to go down to the party and experience life. Then she just gets to the top of the stairs and gives up and dies. She just goes back to bed and then dies in the morning. Like, it's so poorly done. Any little moment of, yes, happiness, they just ruin and suck all the joy out of any romance they have together. They have one night together and he sacrifices himself and dies. Mom never gets to see her son happy, never gets to meet his girlfriend. She never gets to say, I love you too to him. They just have sex, he disappears, and then literally rides off into the sunset. So it's just not good. IMDb ranks this as the third worst movie that Brad Pitt ever made, behind Cool World and Cutting Class, which he was just an extra in, I believe. So, yeah, this is one to avoid. This was a sad, uneventful, boring movie, and I'll let you judge the music for yourself.